And greetings everybody, welcome back to Rebuilding the Commonwealth with myself. It's a lovely day. Look at that glorious fog through the window of Croup Manor. Oh yes, don't you just love it? Of course you'll love it. So yes, hello guys, we're back in Croup Manor. Yeah! Make sure you like, you comment and you subscribe, because we got a good episode for you. It really helps me out. Every like, comment and subscribe brings me one step closer to making this my full-time job. Yes, I know, it's a very long time away from that, but hey, what a man can dream, right? A man can dream. Anyway, today I think we have a pretty nice episode for you, because I've been doing quite a lot of stuff off camera. Excuse me, throat's a wee bit dry. Yeah, Jamaica Plain has been attacked at least 4 or 5 times now, and they've lost all 4 times, which I'm very disappointed about.
We've got to do something to stop these raider attacks.
You should not be up here. You, I believe, should be up there in the office. Anyway, what you'll notice here is that we have 54 people. Nice. By the way, I will be actually implementing one of your Quincy Remnant suggestions today, because one that came through I particularly liked the look of straight away, and I wanted to do that. So I will be addressing that shortly. But today we have the military police. Now, I have created this military police uniform. I never intended to have military police when I first set the series up, but it grew to become a necessity. The Minutemen are becoming a bit larger. They're going to need police officers to essentially, well, police them, as it were. You know, who polices the Minutemen? Well, the Minutemen military police. So they have this really striking MP tag, so you're always going to spot them in a crowd. And they wear a dark grey uniform instead of a blue. Now, I really like the logo for the military police here, with the crossed flintlocks or the crossed old weapons, and I really like the look of it. So we went with it. They wear their grey scarves, and they always wear their peaked hats. If a figure of authority in this hat tells you to stop and consent to questioning, you fucking do it. So the military police are a very small branch. There's going to be very few of them. And that's why this particular branch is only going to have 4 ranks as opposed to 11, like our normal ones. So you've got your police constable. He has the private logo here. Then you have the sergeant, who has the major's logo. Then you have the inspector, who has the lieutenant. Yes, I'm aware lieutenant is a lower rank than major, but these are cosmetic differences. They're a bit different. Excuse me. And then we have the superintendent, who has a star. Likely we will build an actual police station at one of our settlements, and we'll probably have a 5th rank. Ooh. He's not supposed to have a commando tag there, that is a mistake. So we've only got 4 ranks. Now, I went and created a bunch of these uniforms. I originally called them Lieutenant and Captain, but they are Inspector and Superintendent. And we have a whole bunch of extra clothing and guns and all that kind of stuff. And I have already put in the Minutemen military police upstairs. There is one who never seems to turn up for work already, though, which is a big crying frustration. But we're going to get the settlement's administration in order today. Yeah, the person who's supposed to work at this desk never turns up, and it's honestly infuriating. So I'm going to try moving the chair a little bit, just in case that entices him to come to work. Now let's go to bed for an hour and see whether that does anything. Hey, he's turned up for work. That's all we had to do. So yeah, here we have the inspector, sergeant, 3 police constables,
Hey, General.
and the superintendent will be in here. Any name suggestions for our police force, please drop them below. I'm almost relying entirely on name suggestions now. I do actually have a pad full of suggestions for all kinds of names here, and I still have a few to implement, so don't worry, I will get to that. And I've also taken your lore suggestions. I love those lore suggestions. I'm telling you what, if I ever get popular enough to the point that I have a Patreon, I'm taking advantage of my story writing skills, and I'm going to write the story of the Quincy Remnants like in a novel form. Like, imagine like releasing that episodically. Like, that would be incredible, and I love writing. I am a novelist by trade. Oh god, it's raining, isn't it?
Yes?
Yeah, of course it is. These uniforms are going to look so bad in the rain, but we're going to do it anyway.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Okay, so you are our sergeant. So you're going to need your sergeant's uniform. I'm going to take your shotgun off you. You can keep the aviators actually, because that is part of the police uniform. Or it can be. And you need a officer's cap. It is the correct one, it's just I changed the colour and didn't change the name, but they are identical, don't worry. As usual, you'll need your Minuteman gloves and a scarf. Excellent. I thought that said tactical earpiece, I was like, what the hell? And of course, she's got her glasses. Now, because they are just police officers, they're not exactly for frontline combat, so they are only going to get sidearms, and that is literally it. With the exception, there is always an exception to the rule. These particular officers are going to get an Ithaca or a police shotgun, because why wouldn't you? The sergeant, I think, is a good pick to have a shotgun. And I'll probably give the inspector a shotgun as well. And they need a little bit of firepower. But I mean, their main job is to go to settlements where the Minutemen are acting perhaps inappropriately and conduct investigations. They're not exactly going to be on the front lines murdering raiders. But they can if they need to. So these guys are here to investigate conduct, not fight battles.
Stop these raider attacks.
I'll be quiet.
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure.
You've only just started turning up for work, you lazy bastard. Right. Take all this substandard equipment away from you. You are a constable. You'll need your officer's cap. Gloves. Yeah. Oops. Nope. Take that off. Yeah. Gloves. Of course, you've got your hat. Scarf. That's what I'm looking for. Scarf. You are a constable, so the only thing you get is a sidearm. Excellent.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
I don't know, there's something weirdly satisfying about taking all of this really heavy, bulky crap off of my guys and replacing them with something a bit more practical and a bit more streamlined. Nice. So again, police constable. Policeman's cap. Gloves and a scarf. Your sidearm. I don't think I gave that other guy ammunition, did I?
Can we trade a few things?
Sure thing.
No, I didn't. How stupid of me. He was just going to run out and just throw the gun at the enemy. I mean, he shouldn't have to turn a gun on his own Minutemen friends, but The military police are the ones who are most likely to have to do that
Hey, General.
if they are arresting
Just looking to trade a little.
those who aren't conducting themselves appropriately, or those who are abusing their position of trust as a Minuteman. After all, with so many, we do need people to keep the integrity of our Minuteman army. I think our ranks are well over 100 now, so we have to make sure we are conducting ourselves correctly. So yeah, cap, gloves, and scarf. Does that look black? Okay, no, it is grey. It's probably because of the rain. Brilliant. Again, you can have your pistol. And this time I will make sure I give you ammunition. I'm not going to make that mistake twice. Excellent. I love those military police bands. Like,
Hi, how are you?
I know the uniform colour's slightly different, but you would recognise these people if they came to question you. You would see them coming a mile off.
Yeah.
Let's trade.
Go ahead.
Okay, apparel. The inspector. That's it. Again, policeman's cap. Gloves. Scarf. And you can have your pistol. And you can get the Minuteman police shotgun. So I need to give you 45s and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. And we need a shotgun shell. There we go. Cool. So these are pretty good police officers here, all looking pretty dapper.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
And of course our superintendent. You don't need goggles there, my friend, I can assure you of that. That means I actually hired one too many Minutemen.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
It's not a problem though. We're just going to use them for the rich house when we put it in. Yeah, I for some reason when I was recruiting the Minutemen, I thought there were going to be 6 constables, not 4. So we actually got 2 more than we needed. But hey, that doesn't matter because, as I say, I will find a use for them somewhere. I'll be good to get rid of this armour because do you know how heavy these Minutemen uniforms are? Like the ones that I'm using are 20-30 weight because I have the ballistic weave in them. Oh, excuse me. Damn. I'm getting tired. It's very late in the day right now while I'm recording this. It's not been named, but that is the same sidearm that the rest of the Minutemen use. I just didn't name this one. That's a point. I actually need to mark those down to add to the spreadsheet later. There we go. And this needs a 45. Cool. So the Minutemen police force up here is now armed and ready to kick some ass.
Hello, sir.
Yes?
Okay. So Inspector and Superintendent will clock off during the night, so they will be on daytime. The Sergeant will cover at night and will probably have 1 constable. So I think these 2 should be on nights
Hey, General.
and the rest of them on days. So day shift, day shift, day shift, day shift. I'm just going to get a whole bunch of these because we're going to sort the shifts out for everyone during this episode so we can lay all the groundwork and the bureaucracy early. There we go. Oh, missing requirements.
Hello, sir.
Oh, it's cloth, isn't it?
John.
Because for some stupid reason I have to be carrying the cloth rather than just have it in the workshop. It's fine though, we'll sort it. Cloth. Is that all I have? 20. I know what I need to do. I need to destroy some armor. Some armor and clothing.
I think I got something in your size.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I've got.
Bespoke Scotty girl. What on earth is that? I'll take that because I've never seen it before. It might look pretty good. I'll take that. The clean suits, I'm definitely going to take those. The dirty ones I'll take because I'll tear them up. Yeah. It's fine. Like I say, I'll tear these up on the thing out here. So. They're fine, that's fine. Combat armor can go. That's got nothing. That's got cloth. That's got cloth. And that has some cloth. So does that. And that. You know what? I carry way too many of these backpacks around, so I am actually going to destroy these. They're way too heavy for their own good. These can actually go. I do have way too many of them. Tactical rigs, yes. The untouched uniforms can go. It's not normally in my nature to do that, but my character at the moment is hugely overweight in terms of what he's carrying, and it's really irritating, I'll be honest with you. That will sort itself out though, don't worry about that. So let's get the administration of this settlement out of the way. One moment, guys. There we go, got a nice cold drink to wet my throat there. Much needed.
We've got to do something to stop these raider attacks.
Oh, shut your fucking face. I've literally built like 4 settlements from the ground up and you're telling me I need to do more. What exactly are you guys doing again?
Damn raiders hit us hard.
Some night shifts, please. There we go. Excellent. So,
Can we trade a few things?
this guy, you will work. It's going to be under miscellaneous. Yes, you're going to work the day.
Let's trade.
Of course.
Superintendent, you will work the day.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Constable here will work the night shift.
People are having to sleep in shifts. It's making everyone a bit cranky.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Okay.
Duty sergeant, you will work during the night.
I'd like to trade some items. Go ahead.
You will of course work during the day.
Let's trade some things.
Okay.
And you will also work during the day. Cool, so those two can fuck off till their shift tonight. Now this room will be for the military police. So there's 6 of them. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty tight fit for 6, I'm telling you. I have to rethink this. Let me just rethink the layout. So if I put one bed here, if I lay them out lengthways, yeah, like this. Yeah, that leaves potential for 2 more along this wall here. So it's going to be a tight fit, but it is going to be necessary. How much cloth have I got left? So I've still got thousands of cloth. They're just probably tied up in junk items. Excellent. Let's go and schedule some more people.
General.
Since this is quite the night spot,
Just looking to trade a little.
Of course.
you can essentially double up as the guard for the upstairs and the sort of bar bouncer, so you can work at night.
We've got to do something to stop these raider attacks.
I just need to trade gear with you. Sure.
You can work at night because, of course, you will guard the store.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
You two will be daytime workers.
I want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Wherever these two sleep is not really a problem. The captain down here.
I just want to trade a few things. Go ahead.
Captain Frank Sultan over here is a day worker.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Of course.
You being the lobby guard, you can work at night when the shifts are off. The bars are pretty much night places anyway, so I haven't got an issue with that.
Aye.
Looking to buy?
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
You, of course, can work during the day. You won't be needed during the night. These settlers still don't really have jobs that I've set up yet. It's fine. Oh, actually, I did need a Minuteman for the rest area. So, dynamic guard mats. Because the day workers will be sleeping there. And I can use one of these lazy sods up here who don't have a job. This guy, because you're looking a bit too comfortable up here in the bar, my friend. You can come and guard the rest area. And, you know, go and look a bit menacing, so you're fine. You are fine. Right, now we go down to the Remnant camp. Right, let's assign these people some beds. So you
Okay.
you sleep there.
Sure.
You sleep in that corner bed. You sleep there. You sleep in this one.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You sleep there. You will sleep on the right hand side, and you will sleep in the last bed that's left. Excellent. Now, this person will be up during the
I'd like to
night.
trade some items.
Sure thing.
Yeah, you are the night worker.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
You're a day worker. I think it makes more sense to have the person in cover and higher up during the night.
Can we trade a few things?
Sure thing.
You don't really work, but we can have you out during the day.
Let's trade.
You're definitely
Looking
out.
for a weapon?
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
You're definitely out during the daytime.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
You are a day worker too.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Of course.
Of course, he's helping out the settlement, so he will absolutely be a day shifter.
Just looking to trade a little.
Go ahead.
You are the night shift. Excellent. And you know what? Because that means there'd only be 2 people awake at night, I'm going to make
I
this
just
girl.
want to trade a few things.
Sure.
I'm going to make this girl a night shifter too. So, you know, she's there for support. If anyone sees anything, she's there to back them up straight away. I really like how this Remnants camp is taking shape. I really do.
Yeah.
Now, we have to design a bit of a ragtag uniform for one of the Remnants because I've decided to pick up one of the suggestions from the comments. So I'm going to throw together a few designs. Let me just put down a mannequin here so I can try out a few displays. Now, if I sit and mess with that, I'm literally going to be here like all day on video. So let me knock together a couple of outfits and I'll come back to you in just a moment. So bear with me and I'll show you what I come up with. Alright, so I've done some messing around and this is what I have come up with. So it uses a standard Minuteman garrison attire. It uses the green shirt, but the wasteland camo trousers on it. I figured the Minuteman cavalry hat that he's wearing at the moment on this probably would have been used in the old days of the Minutemen, i.e. the days where the Minutemen were eradicated by the gunners at Quincy. He would still retain his use of this particular hat. He did, however, adopt a bit of modernity in the radio communicator, which wouldn't have been available in the Battle of Quincy. Otherwise, maybe their communication would have been stronger, quicker. They may have stood a better chance at taking on the gunners. The scarf muffler, I've brought that up with the skull pattern because I think that looks really good, especially under the cavalry hat. Genuinely looks like he's about to ride up on some gunners, which is exactly the look we're going for. We've gone with the tactical webbing, which is another set of slightly adapting to modernity, but still kind of embracing his old ways. So we're going to take this from him. Oh, also, he has decided to take 2 pieces of heavy combat armor, or rather medium combat armor, but I've given it the skin of heavy armor, which is carbon fibered and kind of shadowed with this digital wasteland to give him a kind of unique look. And I think doing it only on one side of his body gives him a fair bit of edge to him. I can't actually put the this in. That's fine. You have to go with the shotgun shells. Oh no, that was the shirt I was looking at, not the webbing. The webbing should be able to change the mags. Where's the webbing? Where is the tactical? That's the tactical rig. Oh, the vest armor, we might as well improve this. Yes, it will have a water canteen pouch. It will have a mag dump. The rank patch. Be fair, I hadn't given this person a rank. If I did though, I have a feeling it would be a low one. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. I'll have to do some thinking on that actually. Yeah, that's fine. Just making sure I know which one is which. So I've got that scarf, I marked it with elites just so that I know. It won't be that helmet. Yeah, I should be able to tell the difference between all the pieces that I need, so let's do that. So let's go and disturb our Quincy remnants, and we will create our first Quincy remnant, which shall be the gentleman in the tower.
General.
No, actually, it won't. This particular one will be the person who is feeding the fishes, and I will also tell you why in a second. Let me just sleep into the day. I actually just want to see whether the Minutemen use these. Hey! That's excellent. The beds are in proper use. That's what I like to see. So, on to the daytime. These are the guys on... Yeah, these are the guys on the day shift. They'll be getting up at 9. Yeah, the guys on nights are coming off shift.
Yes.
It's fine, I'll sort this out. Come on. Can we get a move on, guys? There you go. Oh yeah, because they linger up and about for a short while before they go to bed. That's fine though. So we're going to find this
I want to
gentleman.
trade a few things.
Go ahead.
And we are going to give him the equipment that he needs. Okay, so apparel. You need the cavalry hat. Let's just take everything off you for now. You'll need the cavalry hat. You're going to need the garrison attire. I'll take that uniform off you before we get confused. The radio communicator. You'll need your scarf. Attack rig. Definitely gloves. They always wear gloves. Like, why wouldn't you? Then you've got the ultra lights that he wears on the side. I think that's everything. I don't know about you, but I'd be fucking scared of him. I would definitely be scared of this guy. Oh yes. Now, there's a good reason why I've made these ones here, and why I've actually jumped the gun a little bit on naming this particular remnant. But I read through the comments, and it literally fit everything that I could put into this camp. So this one was an automatic win for me. It also happened to be the first suggestion I got. So, I'm going to change this one, and I'm going to make this one a corporal. A corporal from the old days, just moved over. And the name of this particular remnant is going to be Corporal Phoenix Donohue. There you go. If you guys want to give them cool nicknames like, I don't know, Phoenix 2 Guns or Mikey 2 Guns McGee or something, then please feel free. But this is Phoenix Donohue. Now, the reason I've made him a fish person is because he never really wanted to be a Minuteman in the first place. So this goes back to the Quincy days. So this particular person was suggested by a viewer by the name of Audra Bush. So thank you very much for this one, Audra. And the comment reads, name suggestion for Quincy Remnant, Phoenix Donohue. Not sure which rank would fit, so I'll leave it up to you. Well, you see the rank, that is a corporal. He does carry a unique rifle, which you can get creative with if you want. And creative I did.
Let's trade some things.
Sure.
So this rifle is a custom rifle I've made specifically for this remnant, which is called Rosa's Reaping. Now let me demonstrate what Rosa's Reaping is. So this is a standard issue service rifle, or a carbine, service carbine. Now this is a short barreled version of the carbine. So it's quite a short gun. It has a drum mag with 100 rounds in it.
Damn raiders. Hit us hard.
And it's fully automatic. Shoots pretty hard and pretty fast. Now, Rosa's Reaping, the reason behind this, also it's got a legendary on it, which is Furious, increased damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. Again, there's a reason for that. So, backstory. Reading directly from the comment here. Not fancying himself a fighter, he ran a small bakery in Quincy, which is a nice little backstory, where he met and fell in love with a Minuteman, or Minuteman soldier, named Rosa. When the gunners attacked, he fled with a small group of civilians after the attack, but he never got to say goodbye to her because she had to stay behind to fight. That little bit there is mine. Those last couple of words. After a few days, he went back to see if Rosa was still alive, or if there was anything left to give her a proper burial. He found her body near a small group of gunners that she had died while fighting. So overcome with grief and rage, Phoenix picked up her rifle, the little ammo that was left in it, and proceeded to take out every gunner in the group near her body. Over time, he discovered something about himself. He was really, really good at dispensing justice, against gunners with Rosa, the rifle that once belonged to her namesake. Word of the adventures spread through the Commonwealth, and eventually gunners from Quincy to the highway overpass were getting nervous hearing tales of this man that left entire squads dead. In fact, this little part here is an addendum for me, but probably one of the most feared soldiers right behind General O'Banion himself. Now, one of the big things that the gunners fear about Phoenix over here is the cavalry hat. Because after the massacre at Quincy, the cavalry hat wasn't particularly well used anymore. Instead, the Minutemen who formed afterwards, i.e. us, wear their Kevlar-style helmets with the pins and the badges and everything like that. This guy adopts the ways of old. So when they see the skull and the cavalry hat, they know they're pretty much dead before they hit the ground. Back to the comment. Eventually, after making enough of a name for himself killing gunners, he met up with some of the remnants at the bar and they began swapping stories. While Phoenix didn't originally think of himself as a fighter, much less a Minuteman, he found he had a common goal and saw it as a way to honour Rosa So he joined the group and has therefore been a remnant ever since. Also mentioned, stay safe in this heat wave, keep hydrated and don't overwork yourself. Don't you worry, I won't overwork myself, and it is a very, very hot week. So, yes, always fun. But yeah, this is Rose's Reaping. It's controllable, it hits hard, and it also has a Minuteman sticker on the side. Now, the gun originally...
Let's trade some things.
Sure thing.
The gun originally was not a 100 round weapon. It had a typical service magazine of 30. It was also chambered in 5mm initially. After he recovered it and he shot up a whole bunch of gunners with it, he decided to customize it himself. Hence why it now has the huge drum mag and has been rechambered for 5.56. He didn't bother putting a sight on it, he left it exactly the way that Rosa did. But that is his weapon, Rosa's Reaping. So Rosa's Reaping also has the knife on the end. The knife that was on the end of that is in fact her knife. It's a trench knife with the finger grips on it. He decided to incorporate it into his new weapon. So that's the gun. He can absolutely dispense justice. When the gunners are up against a guy with 100 bullets, there's not much that they can really do. So he rips gunners to bits. He hates them almost as much as O'Banion does. So we'll give him some... Oh, not some 5mm. That's his previous caliber. So this is 5.56. That's going to go with that. If you guys actually want me to start writing actual stories about these guys, I would love to actually do that. That would be amazing to flex my literary skills. Now, he's not going to take a traditional Minuteman sidearm. I've also made him his own sidearm, which is Phoenix's Manstopper. Now, Phoenix's Manstopper is a 6-shot revolver. It's based off the Webley Fosbury. So it's a pretty old World War I pistol, but it makes a fucking statement. You know, it's all good firing out the what they call the Wonder 9s, which is, you know, the typical magazine-fed M9s, that kind of stuff. The Wonder 9s, 9mm. The Webley Fosbury is noisy. The Webley Fosbury leaves a mess. The Webley Fosbury leaves an absolute mess. So when he executes or takes out gunners, they usually know it's his handiwork. They know Phoenix Donohue has been here. So that really gets them up shit's creek when they find that out. So this is Phoenix Donohue. He is one of the more reluctant, but also at the same time accepting Minutemen. He accepts he has a place here. He accepts it's what he's good at. But he doesn't often like being part of the Minutemen. But he does support the cause. He hates the gunners. And if joining a group of Minutemen allows him to get rid of them, that's exactly what he's going to do. But he doesn't really want to integrate in the new blood and the new people. He wants to be around the people who knew what it was like in the old days. So he is our first addition to the Quincy Remnants. So thank you once again, Audra Bush. I really appreciate your comment on that. And it's good to see Phoenix here supporting us. Like seeing these remnant groups here makes me think of creating other offshoot groups elsewhere, like all kinds of stuff. Maybe like General McGann's old squad, who, you know, General McGann being the, I think it's General McGann, being the body that you find at the castle, who was killed in the siege on the castle. Maybe one of his old squads is still around. And I could write a whole story about them as well. But yes, that is Phoenix. He is here. Now we need to... let's have a look around. Someone did suggest putting in some boats down here by the dock. unfortunately, that won't be possible because although I can put a tugboat here or something, there's not enough space here. Like, flat out, there is not enough space. So I really can't do that over here. But that did give me a really cool idea for when I eventually do the Kingsport Lighthouse. And a couple of others as well. The Warwick Homestead is also a candidate for this, but I will tell you about that later because I don't want to spoil the surprise. Thank you very much.
Damn raiders hit us hard.
I'll be quiet. Always about the raiders. Okay.
We gotta do something to stop these raider attacks.
Now this gentleman here,
I just want to trade a few things.
this gentleman is a night shifter. Yeah, because you're going to be watching over.
Hello, sir.
Do you have a job? Yes, you do. Oh, you're one of the remnants, of course you are.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
These guys would all work during the day and night anyway, so I don't care about those.
Hey, General.
Military police is out. Oh, the artillery guys. I completely forgot about them. So let's get the administration. I can't believe I've got to go all the way upstairs just to print off some schedules.
Yes.
I will work on decorating this place next episode. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello.
Nice AK-47. I actually really like this AK. It's basically just the settler's rifle, but made to my liking instead of the settlers. Oh, also I need to give the settlers some guns because every time an attack starts, they run into the shop and they ransack it. It's really annoying because I have to go and hunt down who's got the display guns. I'm missing a display weapon now and I can't find out for the life of me who's got it. Okay. So,
Let's trade.
Okay.
you can work during the night because if anyone is going to attack, it's likely to be at night. The spotter will work during the night
I want to trade a few things.
Okay.
because the camera, let's just say it's over there, that thing would see much better at night. Oh, I mean in the day,
Yes.
if you're at the front of the cannon during the day, I mean, let's face it, if you had a pair of binoculars, you could basically see anybody coming from an absolute mile off. So, again, that's not a problem.
General.
The radio operator,
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
you can work during the day. And
Can
these
we
two
trade a few things?
can work during the day.
Just looking to trade a little.
Of course.
Actually, no, we do need a guard at night time, so... I feel like this would need one extra person. I mean, just having a radio operator and one guard during the day is a bit too much of a skeleton crew. So I might actually stick that last remaining Minuteman on the artillery. Or set them up as another guard, which I'll do off camera. Wait, is that a Minuteman from our settlement? Oh, I really don't want to jump from here. Turn off that workshop. That's a Minuteman from the settlement. I think that's a remnant. He somehow managed to find his way out here. Damn. Anyway, guys, this is where I am going to leave you, actually. I know it's been a slightly shorter episode, but it is actually nearly 3:30 in the morning for me right now. I do actually have work in 5 hours. But again, I'm just so stoked to work on this place. I'm getting so much enjoyment out of building Croup Manor. It's unbelievable. I don't think there's a settlement I'm not looking forward to building, I'll be honest with you. But yes, if you've got to the end, please make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe, because I love you if you've made it this far. And thumbs up for the double episode on this day, right? Come on, guys, I'm spoiling you. Besides, I've got to make up for not uploading yesterday. Well, technically it's Monday now, because it's now Wednesday, because it's after midnight. Anyway, let me know what you think of our new Remnants. Again, thank you very much, Audra Bush, for the recommendation for that. That is fantastic. When we get attacks, I will definitely be listening out for Rosa's Reaping, and definitely listening out for Phoenix's Revenge. That's for sure. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Any feedback is wonderfully helpful. Watch out for Project Zomboid, which should be coming up soon once I finish recording the scripts. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much. Stay safe, peace out, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye now.